Well, all I know is we're back now. I'm back. I'm black. I'm back in action. Who made the video? Was it me? It was me. Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Aww.
What? What?
Morty. She
Oh.
looks so old in this. Hold on, I'll put it in this.
She looks old? That's pretty
Like
offensive.
older.
Yeah,
Like,
did everyone get fucking IR shit now
I heard shit.
from Americans?
I don't know, man. I'm afraid of Americans. I'm afraid of Americans too.
I want he's doing something. Alright, let us go, my little chocobo.
Let us go, my little chocobo.
What was your mount in the game, Pesky?
Like, which one did I use? I had a whole bunch. I actually bought that fucking fat cat mount, so that's what I normally use, but...
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's funny. I only have the chocobo, I don't have any other mounts. But I did buy him, I splurged and spent $2 on the, like, Halloween skin for him, so he looks all cool.
Nice. You start getting, like, handed mounts as quest rewards pretty soon, so you'll have a bunch more.
Yeah, I figured as much. None of the ones out of the store I like enough that I would want to buy them.
The fucking fat cat is amazing, and if you talk shit about it, I'm gonna have to block you.
Well, no, it's cool and everything, but I don't like it enough that I'd spend like $20 on it. Is all I'm saying.
What are you trying to say? He's an idiot?
I mean, you shouldn't buy anything in the store unless it's on sale, because it's always they fucking rip you off so hard.
Yeah.
I gotta say, man, this is really fucking cool.
Even on sale, the Canadian prices are so jacked up. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, because Justin Trudeau needs to
not hear anything over the sound of the helicopter.
1 second. It's because Justin Trudeau needs to pay for his blackface makeup, so he has to tax you guys to do it. Dude, I love Justin Trudeau. I love it because he's a fucking fraud. I love frauds. They're my favorite. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Okay. Hello.
I'll join your server. Boy, the energy went down. Foz just...
LA #1.
Yeah, LA #1. Okay, I'll join you in a minute. I was going to show people my amazing helicopter skills, but apparently it just doesn't want to work sometimes. So let's go and I'm going to join LA #1, the greatest server in the world. How do you find a server? Just custom server? Custom browser? Oh yeah, found it.
I hope this having fucking ATPL and shit means we're getting night vision, so...
Who knows, Brocho?
Did they change the, like the appearance of the dot on the, aim point? Looks smaller.
No idea.
I just want to fly.
He's a Nick Hug.
Oh, look at you with your better gun than me.
It's the same gun, I just have a different optic.
Iron Cross told me that iron sights are really good because it has his name in it.
Where is Iron?
He's probably
sleeping.
He has a test in biology. He has to learn the girl's name that sits next to him and ask her to borrow a pencil. Take notes.
What a loser. Test.
You call Iron a loser?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I never studied for anything in high school or college.
And look at you now, working at Walmart.
Well, that doesn't mean I didn't get the degrees. It's just I didn't do anything. School zapped any desire I ever had to do it again.
Oh yeah. I didn't study either. I just did really poorly in school.
I did really well.
I wonder why that was. All right, what team you guys on?
Alja.
What team you guys on? Hello, hello.
We're American.
American. Yep.
Tutorial skipped. Or American. Oh, I bet we have helicopters on American too, right? What squad you guys in?
Not pilots.
No pilots? That's your squad?
Yeah.
How do I join up?
Not.
But that literally it's full. Can you join? Can you make a new squad?
No, I'm not. We'll join a different squad, but I'm not making a squad. I'm not squad leader.
I didn't say you would have to be a fucking pussy. I swear to God.
Oh no, we actually have like a good squad though.
Then I'll just join one squad. And you guys can fucking eat shit, okay? Jesus Christ.
Just wait. If someone leaves our squad, we'll let you know when it happens.
Well, yeah. Tell me when it happens. I'm gonna be joining the Tom Brady squad. I'm gonna be a pilot, and I'm gonna take a helicopter and crash it somewhere. Although there's no fucking helicopters anywhere. Are there helicopters in this map?
Yeah, there's just 2 squads that are like designated pilots.
Designated, yeah, bullshit. Eat shit. I'm gonna steal a fucking helicopter when I see it. Where'd it go? Where'd they land?
You have to start your own squad then, so that you can okay it.
You're right. I should get my own squad so I can do this. Oh, here's the helicopter pad. You know, if I put a piece of TNT here, I can explode every oh my God, is that a helicopter corpse? Check out Space Terror on the squad Steam Workshop. I heard you. I will. Fucking pussy. Oh, this helicopter crashed.
Hear the droppers coming. Coming overhead.
Where the heck is the Forgotten Temple place again?
Come get the wounded. Come get the dead.
Looks like we crashed this one, eh? Are the squad terror servers even up anymore?
It's also annoying when you're trying to do a quest thing where you can fight people, but then there's a fate in that area every 5 seconds. Adding more people. Double the issue.
It's not despawning. I'm not really getting rid of it, am I?
Handle that. And then
Are they gonna repair it? Nice. Yep. Keep doing that. Yep. That's good. You got it good. Yep. Right. Almost there. Yep. Just a little bit more. Yep. Yeah. Almost there. Yeah.
Wait, let me reline. Whoa.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's good. Looks good. Yeah. Almost there. Yeah. That's right. Just like a glove.
You get it?
Yeah. Perfect, dude. Perfect.
Oh.
hey, Pesky.
Hey, can I have approval?
Do you know when in one of the logs they
Yes.
saved to kill some stuff in the sunken temple? Did they actually mean
Dude.
in the dungeon?
I got a helicopter. I don't think your Streamlabs link is working. What, you want to donate money to me?
I think it means outside the dungeon.
I wouldn't really worry about it unless you actually want to donate money to me. Because I'm not really curious. It's just fucking bullshit.
Yeah, Google it then, because I don't see any of the things I'm supposed to be killing out here. All I see is the sand golems.
Let's go wait till this thing repairs a bit.
That.
What's your
I
problem,
think
bro?
the class you're playing, you could just like walk into the dungeon by yourself
Actually,
and like
I
see
actually had
if
this
you
jumper.
can find them.
Oh shit. Well,
How do you do
how the
dungeons by yourself?
can I get my super back? If possible.
I don't think it's possible, dude. I don't know how I didn't even know how I got here. I think I spawned in here.
Pretty sure that there is a way you can.
Alright, I now have 4 people trapped on my helicopter. I'm gonna keep flying up. I'm gonna keep flying up into the stratosphere and never go down. They'll have to jump out if you want to leave.
So,
Do you like... One second. Oops, wrong button. Do you like games?
I hate them.
Yo, both of you get out of the deck. Push the point.
Do you guys like games?
Can't drop a rally because I'm on a squad.
I need to leave Discord because I can't troll if you guys are in my channel with me. Alright, we're good. Okay. Do you guys know the do you guys know like how far this drop is now?
Oh, you looking to see how far like you can go up?
Yeah. You guys wanna, you know, be astronauts with me? Be test flight engineers here? See how high we can go? Because we're at 800 meters right now. At what height do you think you guys start suffocating? Oh, that's 1,000 meters.
You're okay. You are. Wow. Oh god. Oh god.
What do you think is gonna happen if we keep going
Hey.
higher?
Turn to the right. Turn to the right.
To the right.
You are flying out of bounds. You are flying out of bounds, man.
How
Okay.
can we be out of bounds? If
Yeah,
all
what are you
bounds
doing
belong
at
to
helicopter,
America?
I'm
Oh, shit on you.
flying. Being helpful, I thought. We're at 12,000 feet.
So we're above the clouds.
There we go. Sorry, we were dipping a little bit below, so now we're going back up again. There we go. 12,000
Can we
feet.
like see anything?
Or
You can
meters.
fly though, right?
Well, I haven't crashed yet, so I'm doing very much better than most people in this game. Yeah, we're doing really well. I like this.
I'm just asking, bro.
Nah, man, that's cool, dude. I have to be a little defensive because last time someone asked me that, they called me the N-word, and I don't like being called the N-word.
I can see smoke grenades going off down there.
We are exactly at zero. We have hit the point at 1,500 meters where it hits zero. It just went zero.
You're floating backwards.
Yes,
Or floating backwards again.
I don't know how I'm doing it though. I hit zero.
Oh, did you hit the ceiling?
Yeah, I hit the ceiling. I think this is the ceiling.
What's the ceiling?
1,500. You guys want to see how fast we? Yeah, 1,500. Yeah, 1,500. Want to see how fast we can go?
Yo, let's fucking go.
That's 134. That's 40. 140. 145. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Oh god.
It's capping out here.
Up.
All right, it's not good.
Black Hawk, there's an anti-aircraft gun about half a click in front of you.
Did we not even go that fast? What the fuck?
Yeah, I think there's like a terminal velocity just goes only at 150 and then it just caps out. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, we're gonna crash. Oh, there's so many bad things. You should not have gone this low. What's wrong with you? You've doomed us all.
We're okay. We're okay. I'm a pro skateboarder, so I can ollie over this bush here.
They have a BMP-2.
We're flying sideways. 1 second. Flying backwards a bit. Just gotta mock him a bit. Gotta always mock him. Going in with style here. Oh, there's a helicopter. Okay, we got him. Got him in our sights, boys. Shoot him down.
It's on the other side.
Damn it. Oh, wait, never mind. That's good. We're good. We're gonna land this time, I think.
Nice backup.
I'm back. I did some nice science project there. I learned the ceiling is 1,500 meters, and your terminal velocity is 145 speed, whatever it is, kilometers per hour, and you can't go any higher than that. So I've learned so much today. Is somebody even here? Hello.
I am here.
All right, just making sure. I've been telling. I want to make sure I'm telling all my information to somebody that's gonna record this for me, for future generations. My Streamlabs link. Let's go check it out. What is my Streamlabs link, anyways?
Do you think this guy's drunk?
The squad
I
lead.
could be.
What
The dude driving.
what Streamlabs
The
link you're
squad lead.
talking about, dude?
Maybe.
Patrick? What do you think? What Streamlabs link you're talking about? I don't see any Streamlabs link. Oh, I see it. No, actually, I'm blind. It's just because it scrolls too fast.
How do I solo a dungeon?
Support the stream. Does it not work? Melarino. We were able to find this broadcaster. Melarino. It should be. Why did it do that? It's not. It might be. That might be my fault. That's 100% my fault. I'm sorry, bro. Here, it should be paranoidmelon. I don't know why it default to Melarino. I guess assumed that I had the same ID. But oh, you know what it is? I integrated my my Streamlabs YouTube with my Streamlabs on.
You should
Twitch.
probably just Google see if
SO, you want to
where
mark a
the
fob?
So let me just fix
forest
this.
in
is
front of
if
me on
you're
this road.
already having a Google how to
H732.
fucking do shit.
You're Bishop, right?
Yeah, that's it. I'm up
Is
to the
that
north.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I did. I just googled on how to do it.
Oh, okay.
Duty Finder, there's a cog icon in the top left.
Do you understand? But Pesky thinks whenever you say anything, it's directed towards him because everything's always about him. All right, it should be up to date if you refresh. I can't get in your squad still, but that's okay. I'm a good soldier. I'm gonna go play. I'm gonna play fob. I'm gonna be a fob boy. 92-second.
Where is this dude taking us?
The move marker. I'm making a new fob.
So we're just gonna get dumpstered on our way there, almost certain. Sweet.
I'll be back.
Well, unless we have this Bradley from our Bravo team. That's gonna do some convoy ops. Oh, okay, we're just gonna drive past him. That's fucking helpful.
I'm pretty sure they can see the point we're going to from tunnel defenses.
Channel defense is more like it. Got him. Is there helicopters here? No. I do like that the helicopters are a thing, but I think I need more sensitivity for the controls. I definitely need to use my joystick for this. Because the sensitivity, like the Rising Storm ones, you can actually fly because the sensitivity is like perfect. Well, not perfect, but it's good enough. I'm just.
You should be able to like fuck with that in settings.
You can, but the sensitivity settings for helicopter there are none. It's with your mouse stuff. There is nothing there. So that means you have to go through your general settings or for your like interface or something or whatever. I think maybe it's just all separated in such a weird way. I don't know. It's so weird. Oh, it is separated in a weird way. Okay. All right.
Wait, let me resupply off of you, squad lead.
I mean, if I have a mouse, I don't want to use the inverted controls. I mean, I don't want to use the current control. I want to invert them. But if I have my joystick, I want to use invert. I don't know.
Going south
Actually,
along the
never
road
mind,
that I'm
I'll
on,
bump something off of squad 1.
towards Solinik Upper.
All right, we're good.
Wow, this is an expertly placed.
Yeah, that's a good marker. They're going
No one's
south
gonna
though.
find
They're going
that.
to Solinik.
Seriously.
Hey, guys, you know where I put my joystick? I can't find it. I kind of tossed it on my my wall when I crashed. All right, I've checked there too, but I couldn't find it there.
Some band in the truck here, I'm guessing.
That shit pisses me off, dude.
What else would you do with the Logi?
And he's building a
God forbid you
sandbag
actually use
wall
it.
that just protects the fucking.
God forbid you actually use your Logi. And like do something with it. And, like put up your butt. I mean, I could be a squad leader, right?
I believe in you, Valsky.
Alright, I'm gonna be a squad leader because I'm feel so lonely being without you guys. At the same time, how do I get on?
That fob's gone. I dug up the radio.
How do you
I'm glad you just flat out ignored me. Could you not hear me in game or?
Nope.
Alright, well that's fucking
I'm
horseshit.
gonna leave my squad. I'm gonna create a new squad and we're gonna call ourselves the Martians. Oh my god, no.
I feel like the squad lead doesn't understand where
Special
he is.
men. Alright, I'm creating a new squad. It's called Special Men. So if you want to join.
Asking a lot of good questions, Saunter, but
I forget how I fixed this shit in the base
bot
game.
was built in case the flag spawned on that side of the river.
Next time I die, I'll join it.
Alright, so instead of you guys
I'm not
falling
losing
all
my
the way back
kid.
to main to pick supplies, you can just use the fob all there.
So if you guys want to join the Special Men squad, you can join the Special Men squad.
I'm on the way.
Hello guys, it's me, your commander.
For the command feature, then what they promise for that?
God, that is quite possibly the worst rally I've ever seen in my life.
I was just promoted by General Eisenhower.
Left. He's literally just not important.
I don't believe it. Show me your papers.
I'll promote to. I'll promote to. You can be a squad. I'll promote you to Bravo leader.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
So now you can do everything you want, right?
Now I'm an operator.
Yeah, when Quayos Cross comes in here, I'll give him his own fire team too.
My mic doesn't work.
Yeah, you can still join our game though.
Just us, so.
Yeah, it's just us, dude. Sure. It's my own private army. I have a PMC now. I'm gonna TK somebody though. I have a feeling I just want to do it, so I'm gonna shoot this guy. Where's this fucking guy?
Currently to gas station.
The sound on the helicopters is all over the fucking place. It like cuts in and out weird.
I toss that?
What's up, bro?
What are you doing, bro?
I'm just helping you out. I'm giving you that sense of urgency.
Okay, great.
I don't understand why this game doesn't pick up my mic, and I have no idea how to.
It might just be the freaking the test thing, dude. Don't worry about it.
No, dude, it pisses me off, man.
I know, but you should learn that if it's a beta test, everything's like 90% of the stuff's not gonna work. The only thing they're trying to test is probably the fucking helicopter. They don't give a shit about anything else.
Is my mic picking up my fan?
No. So we're having a dish. You said a what'd you say? A washing machine? You can do your wash tomorrow. So we're gonna have a wash party tomorrow.
You have to do laundry.
Oh, laundry party. That's the word I was looking for. I can't wait to the laundry party with you.
Why?
My reload button won't work. Sock party. Oh my god, yes. Apparently I used up all my ammunition, or the reload key's not working. I can't tell. Is there like a melee button so I can melee attack people?
You should have like a knife or something.
No, all I have is a gun and a field dressing kit.
But you don't have a melon.
So the game's busted. I'm gonna go drown myself in a lake. Hey Stove. Hey Stove, can you kill me? Hey Stove, bro, I need you to kill me. Hey Stove. Stove, kill me. Stove, kill me, bro.
Just throw a grenade at your feet. Just throw a grenade at your feet.
I don't have any grenades, bro.
Then type /killing console.
Crap.
I don't have a console either, dude. I have a PC.
Sorry, man.
I almost got you laughing.
Gun.
I heard it in your voice. You laughed almost. Come on, give me the credit. You laughed.
I don't have a gun.
I know. Just tell me you laughed at that joke, though.
I didn't laugh.
I heard it in your voice. Don't tell me you have no soul. You're not a ginger. Come on.
Nah. This is a running simulator. I have no soul.
I'm pretty sure I can run longer than you because I'm an airman, and airmen love running.
Corey 2, did you kill that
Where's your
thing that
helicopter?
hit us?
Negative. We didn't
I don't know.
get
Did I park my dude? Where's my helicopter? Did I park it here? I can't find it.
Dirty Mike.
The alert went off.
Actually,
Whoever did something with my a donation, but I didn't get the alert. It didn't show off. Is there a way to?
Hey, Pesky, he's on the side of that. I think you got him.
I literally hate myself.
So if I did get him, I'm...
Wow. Alright, let me go figure out what's happened. I heard alert, but I didn't get the. I didn't see alert. Let's turn on, turn off. Mixer's on. Okay. All right. Div is on. Okay, where's my YouTube then? It did go off, right?
Just hide in the this little bunker with me and get the hab of. Or
Let's check my alert box.
Get me up.
What happened? What happened to my alert box? Come on, boy.
What the fuck? I literally fucking dump a burst into these two
You
dudes.
give me $10? Why'd you give me $10, dude? Oh, preview. Thank you, man. It didn't. My stream isn't set up the way you made it, but I can check it in Streamlabs because I don't have my chatbot integrated with YouTube. I can check the video out.
And they dug up.
You literally just sent me the fucking thing I already watched. This.
Hey.
I'll watch this later. I gotta. Yeah, what's up?
Share rally points with 7.
How do you do that?
You click on it.
Do I just click mute all? What do we have rally points? Where's our rally point, anyways?
On right underneath tunnel defense. You share the rally with 7.
I just don't know what you're talking about. Here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can be.
I will start my own fucking squad.
Yeah, you can be the.
This doesn't do anything.
What rally? I don't know what rally we're looking at.
Rally Squad 7.
Yeah, Squad 7.
Has a fucking rally point
Yeah.
to the southwest of tunnel defenses.
Oh, that's the thing. I thought there was like a key you're talking about tunnel defenses. Where's tunnel defenses though? Upper.
L8.
Hill 8. What? Oh, I see it. Okay, yeah, south of that. Yeah, rally. That's Squad 1 though. You sure? How do you share things? Hello? Okay, so what do you want? What do I do? I click on it or something? Pick up, resupply, reinforcements. I don't. What button do I press? Fob creation.
You literally just right click it or something, and you can body your own.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I did it. I guess.
No, you didn't.
Oh, then I don't know what I'm doing. Clearly. Pick up. Here, I'll give you a Quaos squad leader, so he can figure it out, cause I'm a dumbass.
I'm going to bed.
Oh, you're actually going to. Big Rip is right. I guess we're gonna end the stream here, cause without Quaos, there's no reason to troll people on squad and fly helicopters into buildings. I want to figure out why this thing didn't go off though. All right. Well, good night, Quaos. I'm sorry for making your game worse for you.
Aww.
He's all mad at me, Jam. I mean Ignis. But it's not my fault. I'm retarded. This is not my fault. Why didn't this work? Widget.
Pesky's still here for the moment.
He's in count. He always leaves when Quaos leaves. He's not a real person.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, if he wasn't gonna leave, he probably is now.
Listen, dude. Streamlabs alert box. Streamlabs alert box. Streamlabs alert box. So all that stuff works, then why didn't I see the alert box? That kind of annoys me. Anyways, we're gonna end the stream here because I'm not having fun. I mean, I was having fun until freaking until I crashed and everything just kind of went to shit. But I shall try. We shall do some stuff tomorrow. I was just gonna do a late night stream and be a complete retard, but